Yo. You want to say it? Welcome to the DnA. Me and Derek. This is our legacy, our beliefs. This is our show. We're back here.
Episode 6. Rock on. So whoever tuned in a little bit last week, we didn't post on our YouTube page. We went live for the first time, and that was fun. It was a little different, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really like an impromptu live. So we streamed it live on Facebook on my personal Facebook page, and we did it on our Lab DNA page. And that page, there's no sound at all.
Yeah, too bad.
Dude, we're rookies. We're definitely rookies when it comes to the technical side of this stuff. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're having fun right now, and today, what is it, March 26th?
March 26th,
and we're in lockdown, with the coronavirus, and some crazy shit going on in America, all around the world, but America looks like we just hit number 1 on the...
Yeah, so check this out, man. So, we're going to be grim, right? And like this is so we're like had a few different options what we want to talk about today, but it seems like the one thing kind of on the forefront is the virus. The coronavirus, man. Yeah. So I guess
you gotta die. I'm just joking around. Nah.
I hope not, man. I'm not ready, man.
Yeah, this is some scary shit, bro. But nobody is like taking it serious. It's like the motherfuckers I know. These people are out at the dunes and partying and shit and acting like this is a fucking spring break when
that's ridiculous, man. So y'all and listen, it's probably all ages, but I think it's more these younger age guys, man. Like, yo, take this serious, man. Yeah. Take this serious, man, so we can get done with this damn quarantine. Because right now, check this out. For y'all that think it's a joke and not serious, as of today, the United States has 83,836 cases of the coronavirus.
Shit, 83,000?
83,000. That's the most of any country in the world, blowing past Italy and China.
You know we always want to be number 1, though.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So to think this is gonna be over sooner than later is probably
right. This
crazy.
is what kills me about this is that everywhere I go, motherfuckers try to make it sound like they're politicking. It's the right wing, it's the left wing. Man, it don't got nothing to do with that when people are dying, dude. Yeah. So it's just like, if you got that whole mindset of this, the left wing, it's the right wing, man, wake the hell up, man, because you're thinking stupid, man. People are dying. You know?
Well, and the problem is, too, is politics aside, man, the people that are getting affected the most are the average middle class, lower class people are being affected the most. Right. So the politicians aren't being affected by this in a way that we are, and that my biggest thing is, man, I'm sick and tired. I think it's time for just an overhaul, man, because I'm listening to what these people are talking, and I'm just, bro, I'm flabbergasted, man, by how we've been so nonchalant about this whole thing, and now like it's to a point where this is serious, man. Like serious stuff.
I don't know if it's gonna have to take for like a celebrity, somebody with some money to die for people to start taking this stuff serious. It's got to be somebody
young, a celebrity young. Yeah. And I mean, not necessarily young, but younger. Yeah. Check it out. Like you said last time on our live, what really made the change for this to be taken seriously was when the NBA decided to shut down when one of their players got it. Right. And you're right, man. I think for people to take this seriousness to another level is when somebody of some magnitude passes away from it, man.
Right.
Sad to say.
So basically what I got from it, bro, is that the government and they basically gonna come out, they're gonna give us some stimulus money and all that. But to me, that ain't gonna fix the problem, dude. That's gonna just have more people out and about. Yeah. The more money you get, people, especially middle class, man, we get money, bro, and we want to spend that shit. We want to spend it. So there's going to be more people in the stores buying stuff and kicking it and doing what they want, man. And we're going to look up in 3-4 months from now, we're going to be in the same situation. In Washington, we're on the West Coast, man. They don't give a fuck about us, man. We don't. New York's getting all the love, but we ain't getting nothing.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things, man. I mean, I think Washington had like 2,600 cases and over 130 something deaths, Man, that's crazy ratio compared to the other states, you know?
Yeah, so this was 1 day ago. 1 day ago, 223 people died in 1 day in the United States because of the coronavirus. The single deadliest day yet, and the day prior to that was 164 deaths. So you can see, like, we're trending, and this is what happened in the other countries too. Like, you trend up, and then all of a sudden it starts kind of leveling, and then it'll hopefully go down. But unfortunately, with the amount of people here that have it now, and with how nonchalant we are about it, and how reactive we've been about this whole thing, we're still on the upswing. I think we're high in the up, and we got a ways to go. And on top of that, I think the medical facilities are just screwed, dude. I don't know how we can be the best country in the world, and our hospitals be so what's the word I'm looking for? Like understaffed, but with the supplies they need to, it's crazy to think that we don't have supplies to take care of people.
Right,
man. Like, this is not first world stuff. This is third world stuff.
It just lets you know, bro, that it's about that paper, bro. You got that money, man. You'll be all right, man. That's just what it is, man. You got money, you're good. You ain't got money, you're pretty much screwed, bro. Don't matter what side you're on, you're screwed when you broke.
Well, so yeah, man. So how is this ant affecting you? How's this affecting you in your household, like right now?
Me, I'm laid off from work, unemployment, and all my family members are home right now, and we just we stay locked down, man. I'm doing what I have to. My mom, she likes to go out, but it's like, no, you need to stay your ass in the house. Yeah. Put this respirator on, and I take her to go get some bread at the bakery and shit. But she wants to get out, but she just needs to stay home, man, because she's old, And I go to when I go to the store, for my mom, and I got my respirator on, and people are looking at me crazy. Don't you know how many seniors I see that think that there's a lot of seniors? These baby boomers are fucked up. They don't give a fuck about nothing. Baby boomers don't give a fuck about shit. They're the whole reason why we into this shit.
It's crazy because my mom, so I'm working right now, thank God, still working for now, but my wife who runs a couple businesses of ours, one of them we shut down, closed the doors temporarily, small business. The other one we're running right now, but we're running not a full steam, right? We have some clients that put some hold on some stuff, and so like doing, it's we work with a lot of other small businesses, so when they slow down, then we slow down, so it's affecting us, right? So we just, and the thing is, we don't know how long this thing is going to drag out. We're good for a month or two, but if it extends anything longer than that, dude, we'd seriously be hurting too. So that's when they talk about that stimulus stuff. It's good, right? You're going to send some money out to the people, it's going to help a little bit, but it's really not that much, man. That little bit of help is not gonna hold us over for very long. You know what I'm saying? Our government needs to do more. Like, what you talked about, you said, why don't we just shut everything down for 2-3 months?
Put everything on pause, man. You put it on pause. From banks, car payments, all that shit. Let that shit be a write-off at the end of the year for these businesses. And you know what? It is what it is, man. Regardless, our money's going to these corporations anyways. They're gonna get what they're gonna get back, bro. I agree.
We're just, this is unprecedented, man. Like my mom and my stepdad, like we're making trips to the store for them today. We went and got some groceries for them. We don't want them going out, but it's everybody's lives are just either
with some weird stuff going on. Some shit I've never seen. And I watched Outbreak last night. It was good because I was in panic mode for like the last month and a half. Yeah. And
you were.
Yeah, I was in panic mode. And but then it went to the point to where I was just kind of getting just laid back about it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, this ain't a good way to think because, I'm around elderly people, Yeah. And if I get nonchalant about it and get it, I might kill them. For real, I might kill him, man. That's like a bullet to the chest.
Isn't it kind of weird though? Like we're going through this pandemic, right? And I'm taking it serious, but I'm still out and about. Like I still, not a lot. I thought it was weird today, man. 5:00, traffic for our town is pretty hectic in town. There's nobody out there. It's kind of weird, dude, to see it like that.
Yeah, I'm still.
But I still have things I got to get done, right? Yeah. So we're in the middle of, flipping that house, right? We're kind of on the tail end of getting this thing all finished up. So I still have stuff I'm trying to get done with that, and So I'm running to the store to get some supplies and stuff I need to finish that project. And I don't want to be out there, man. I was there on I was there on Saturday. No lie, I was at Home Depot on Saturday.
You didn't have your ass at home.
Well, listen, I know, but I got to get a few things done. I got money tied up. That's the thing. That's another thing, right? So our government
money,
right? But yeah, what if I have to pay things and the government's not doing whatever? Like they're not. You're forcing people's hand, dude. Like if you're gonna starve to death, or you're gonna go out there and test fate to go provide for yourself and your family, what are you gonna do? You're gonna test fate because that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, our hands are kind of tight. Yeah. But anyways, I've been careful about it.
Yeah.
But it's funny because
you got a mask.
But no, I don't. But I was in there. Listen, I was in Home Depot. And it's surprisingly how many people don't have masks and gloves. I'm one of them. But I'm in Home Depot getting stuff, and I'm thinking like, oh, nobody's gonna be out because there's this kind of shutdown things going, and they're asking people to stay home. Well, I get in there, dude, and it's a lot of people, and all of a sudden I got a lot of anxiety because I'm like, dude, there's way too many people to be in this damn store with the pandemic going on.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny when motherfuckers see me coming with my mask and shit on. They're running from me. I'm like, what the fuck you running from me? Yeah, I'm ready. So they running from me. But that's what's going on. And at home, bro, it's just like, you can get shit done around the house, man.
Yeah, no, it's been good in a sense because we slowed down, right? And it's like, boom, I slow down, I get home. We hang out with the kids. We've been, doing an in-home workout, doing a kettlebell workout. I'm missing the gym, trying to get my summer body, Yeah. But doing the workout with my wife.
Bro, we're going to be locked down for months. That summer's gone.
I know. Doing a workout with my wife, doing a workout with my kids, and we go out for a walk, just us, nobody else. And that's been nice. That's been cool to slow down and do that stuff. And
but after it's all said and done, dude, if you think about it, if let's just say it cleansed the world and there was only like 30,000 people left, that might be a good thing if I live through it.
Yeah.
That means we could go to the Super Bowl for cheap, we can just do rent. We could just go to some of the best places if they just like cleanse the world. People just didn't give a fuck, died.
I'm thinking like we've like we talked about the other day, we've abused so many people on this earth. We've abused the earth. We've done all these things. We're just kind of at that tipping point, right? Where it's like, it just seems like, I hope we get a hold of this thing. It seems like we're at the tipping point where we're just cleansing everything. Like it's, we're going to have lots of unnecessary death. The world's going to get clean. Like think about it. I was saw some pictures online, like pollution, showed pictures of pollution, like how they take pictures of that from space or something, but how it's cleaning up. It's clearing out in some of these big cities. You see water in certain areas that's clearing out. It's weird how all that stuff's taking place with just a month or 2 months of slowing everything down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's wild, dude. You haven't seen those pictures, man?
I haven't seen those pictures.
Look them up online. It's crazy to look. Like one of them is, like we talked about Venice, Italy, like their waterways. Mm-hmm. They're like crystal clear now. Crystal clear. You can see fish in there. They spotted a dolphin or dolphins in there last week. Mm-hmm. First time in 60 years they've seen a dolphin in their waterways.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dolphins are like, what the fuck's going on, man?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy stuff, man. So you think, man, it's like we're just at this tipping point and things are really bad, and it's almost like, man, was this necessary for us to put a lot of things in check in this world? But we still got these rich politicians that, to me, are just kind of screwing us all over.
Yeah.
Like, what is dragging their feet, dude? They're just dragging their damn feet.
I don't want to. The whole deal is fuck the money. I don't want to pay no taxes.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay.
I just
pay a mortgage.
I just paid some tax, our quarterly taxes, like for our business, dude. Man, I was.
Did your eyes water up?
Watered up, man, because we spend a lot of money, dude, in taxes. It's bullshit.
Well, you might be getting yourself a handout here in a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
And the fucked up part is they ain't giving it to everybody. That's the fucked up part. Yeah. How you gonna leave Americans out, bro? How you gonna leave people out? Oh, you made too much money.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't make enough money. Well, you made enough money, so you fall in this category. Eat a bowl of nuts, man. That's messed up, dude.
Well, because the majority of us are right in the middle class, man. Yeah. Like right there where we're paycheck to paycheck or really close to paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just hope everybody gets taken care of at the end of the day.
Dude,
I would hate to see, like, so we know so many people that work hard for what they got, and you'd hate to see, this is everywhere in our country, in our world, right? In our country per se, because that's where we live, but work extremely hard for what little they have, and to see something like this happen and to lose what you've worked your whole life for.
Right.
Like, I'm in the same boat. Like, we're all in the same boat. We work extremely hard for what we have. And to see something like this where you lose things you work for, that's some BS, man.
Yeah.
Some bull.
I know you guys are probably sitting at home like wanting to know why we talking about this. Man, we talking about this because I'm bored. I'm sitting in my house. I'm doing little projects and shit. I'm trying to work out and get on a treadmill, and it's just like taking my dog I didn't walk my dog last night. I'm gonna walk her tonight. But man, shit like that, dude. I'm bored.
Well, it's almost like we have a few topics we were going to try to talk about, right? There's a few things on the list we want to get to, and it almost seems like we should talk about other things to kind of get your mind off of this crap, but at the same time, is your mind's kind of just stuck on this at the same time. So it's like, man. Yeah,
but it's one of those things, dog. Like, what if this whole lockdown shit? I don't think it's gonna work. I really don't think it's gonna work. This lockdown that our governor put in, it ain't gonna work, bro.
Well, it seemed like ours is really like not very strict.
Yeah.
Ours is not. I think it's going to get worse, though. I think it's going to get where it's going to get stricter.
Yeah, but it's
because it's the only way it's going to work, dude.
Yeah,
like China and
so it's going to get strict, right?
I
so it's going to get strict, right? But are we going to get our check money before it gets strict, or are we going to get strict afterwards?
Man,
it's going to get strict afterwards, bro. My brother, man, he be on some other stuff. He was like, man, this is that one world order shit we're gonna go to.
Yeah,
I was like, man, he been seeing helicopters and shit.
Hey, there's a lot of conspiracies out there.
But that's all it is that what if? I mean, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Because some motherfuckers they gonna get that check and they gonna go out and buy a TV.
Dude, you're exactly right.
You know, they're gonna be buying stuff
it's
like
gonna happen.
Like the thing on the internet. They had a chick returning the whole toilet paper back and stuff. Return. No, you need to hold on to that, girl, because it's coming.
Well, the thing is, this man is like, you bought it, it's yours now. Like, you ain't bringing that stuff back. You need $25 now. Like, no, you're keeping that, dude. It could be infected with the virus, man.
Yeah,
man.
But anyway,
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I mean, so you're how long you laid off from work? So a lot of people are laid off. How long are you laid off from work for?
I go back on the 6th.
On the 6th, nice.
The 6th or the 9th, one of them, something like that. There's all these rumors, man, but
well, I think that I anticipate this being like longer, right?
So check this out,
like
bro.
even layoffs, right? Like this is a date we want to get back, but then it's going to see like the economy and people like it's just going to be really slow for a while. People are holding on to their money right now. They're not spending money. Right. So I feel like these layoffs are going to continue for a little bit longer.
Right.
You know,
it's going to happen, man.
I'm planning for the worst, right?
Yeah. No, what's the worst to you?
Man, I don't know. Well, obviously, if you want to extreme, like death within your immediate family, right? Somebody that would be the worst. But on top of that, I think the next to me, man, is just not being able to pay for your living, right? To all of a sudden not be able to pay for your mortgage, lose your home, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I don't think it's gonna go to those extremes to that way. I'm thinking another way. I'm thinking like motherfuckers trying to come in your house and you gotta boom, 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 shoot them off. That's the extreme. I'm thinking about more like that for like me losing my home. I don't care about me losing my home. I'm thinking about somebody trying to come in and take what I got. Yeah. And so, I mean, like, those are the things that run through my head. It's like, man, I got my bullets, I got my guns, and my boys, we strapped up and we ready to go to war. Just somebody comes and tries to take our shit. That's the extremes that I'm thinking.
You do think like that, and you know what? I think that too at times, but
I think like that,
not as much. But I think that could happen. People are wigging out, man.
Yeah, people are wigging out, and the ones that didn't prepare, the ones that sitting around in there and partying and riding jet skis and having a good time and throwing beers back, who ain't prepared. Well, if times do go hard, and they spent their money on TVs and shit, and lockdowns going, they gonna try to go. They fuck the methers. We talking about these motherfuckers that just want your shit. You gonna have to pop them.
Yep.
And hope you don't go to jail for it.
That's something to think about.
That's what extremes. That's in my head.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to shoot nobody, but Man, you got to do what you got to do. What do you say? I'd rather be judged by 12 and still carried by 6.
Yeah.
You ain't getting my toilet paper.
The hell with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think about a lot of things, but I think just seeing the disruption in life, right? It's like, man, dude, like 2020, man, this was an exciting year, and had, me personally just had a lot of positive things going. 2019 was really good. 2020 started off to be a better year. Then all of a sudden, the disruption of this shit, right? And then this is for a lot of people. I think just having your life disrupted in this type of way, where the uncertainty, right? The unknown is now out there. It's like, damn, dude, what can we expect from this?
So what do I do? How do I handle it? Because do I continue on? Because 2020 I felt like was going to be this good year for me, man. I had all these different things I wanted to do, business opportunities and all these different things I wanted to do. And it seems like this hit hard, dude, and this is like on pause. Do I continue to, do you, or do you just say, do I keep pushing? And when things get better, because a lot of when they say when the stock market crashes, what the rich guy says? What? The rich guy says that this is the stock market crashing and a recession to a depression. That's a rich man's garage sale.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's a rich man's garage sale.
Man,
fuck yeah.
And I was trying to get myself set up in a position to, if things got semi bad, I'd be in a position to scoop up some things and be because that's true. Mm-hmm. People that have a lot of money and are very well off. When people struggle and lose things, the economy tanks a little bit. That's the time to jump on some stuff, you know? So I was trying to get there. Now, this is kind of the extreme. Yeah, so it's like, holy shit, because I'm not quite there. Yeah. But I kind of find myself, what you're talking about is like, we have a couple projects we're working on the side, and almost you get kind of depressed looking at all the stuff, and you think like, well, shoot, man, should I just like, you feel like in a sense, like I just want to stop everything and just hunker down and just like hold on to what I got and not move. I kind of get that sense. But then it's like, man, I better just keep on moving and keep on trucking.
So let's just keep on trucking.
And that's how I'm doing it. And I'm trying, right? Because you have all these outside noise coming with all this stuff going on. But it's like, if I can just focus and keep my eyes forward, my head straight, I'm just going to work on my little projects and try to keep moving forward and just keep setting myself up. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if shit goes bad and it goes south, it's going to go south no matter what. Right. I might as well just keep on trucking and try to keep making ground.
Because I had this deal that went on, dude. I went on this. I had this, I would say, for the last few days. Well, when the president, not the president, but when the governor called the whole shutdown, deal. And I was just like, okay, now it's here. This is the real deal.
Yeah.
And I went outside.
And nothing changed.
The next day, and nothing changed. I just got pissed off.
Yeah. Well, because
I was irate, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Then you look at these big cities like Texas and all these other places that are way bigger than us, these towns, and when they say shit's shut down, it's shut down.
Yeah, like L.A. right now, dude, is weird looking. And New York, weird.
And
Vegas,
and a lot of these people, dude, out there, if they're out on the streets, they get fines and tickets and all these other things because this is something. Is that what we have to do? Because we have a lot of freedom. We got to do something,
bro. We have to do something because I'm disappointed too because you expect. If we're going to get through this thing and through this thing sooner than later, everybody has to be on the same page here. Like, we have to be a community here. We have to be on the same page. We have to self-quarantine ourselves, and we have to have the same agenda.
Right.
But we don't. We obviously don't have that, dude. So that irritates the shit out of me, too.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. It's just like one of those things is that, and the whole deal is I know that it does hit a lot of the seniors, so it pisses me off when I see an old-ass person that's who can barely walk in the store at 5:00 p.m. without a cover over his face, respirator, anything like that. Like, man, what are you doing, man? Like, but he's a baby boomer, man, and baby boomers. You hear that? I mean, you talked
about
it,
man. Like, you heard about now that guy. I think the guy was from Texas. The guy that was speaking on the news, he's a politician that said that our senior citizens should
sacrifice their lives
for the better of the economy and for the younger. Man, what the hell is that, dude? Like, listen, I get it to a sense, right? Like, I'll sacrifice myself for my kids, right? You get us in a sense, but like what he's saying to do is ridiculous, dude. Like, I don't want my mother and my stepdad and my grandma, sacrificing themselves for the better of an economy when the people who run the economy don't even cared about me.
Right.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
This is some crazy stuff, man, that this dude be saying.
There was a doctor that brought it. It was a doctor slash, one of those scientists. He talked about, and he said this probably about 2-3 weeks ago, that after it's all said and done, the United States isn't taking it serious. There's going to be from 90, he said we're between 90 to 120 million people that will be infected with this, so.
Yeah, I see it, man. It's gonna keep going up.
And the whole deal is, if you don't take it serious, that's what it is. If you don't take it serious,
I am kind of curious to see, like, if this gets to that magnitude, that many people that get it, like, not to be dark, but what the overall like death percentage will be compared to like flu, because like flu 2 years ago was really bad. I think like 20,000 U.S. Citizens died of the flu like 2 years ago. Right. I'm just curious in a sense, and I don't want to.
I don't know if it's going to be.
Is it going to be that bad? Because I'm trying to think, like, if how do you compare it? Would the coronavirus be compared to in the future as just like the flu? Every year there's going to be a coronavirus season, and some people are going to get really sick, some aren't. Right, because if we don't get a hold of it, it comes in seasons.
Right.
So I'm just curious in the future.
Yeah. It ain't going nowhere, dude. It ain't going nowhere till we do anything about it. They said it's gonna be around for a few years, anyways, until we get something.
They said take like a year, at least a year, to get a vaccine, and then to get a vaccine mass produced to everybody.
Right.
I mean, that'd probably take another year or two.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah, man, this is some real shit going on, man. I didn't think I would be living through any shit like this, man. But this is stuff that they talk about back in those biblical days, and this shit that comes along. And you said I watched that show, that Outbreak, man, and it was real good, but it only hit a town.
Yeah,
it didn't get out.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't get out, but it only hit a town, man, and it was a good movie.
You gotta watch the Which one I tell you to watch? Quarantine.
No, it wasn't Quarantine.
Yeah, you watched Outbreak, right?
Yeah, but didn't you say it was a...
I think it was called Quarantine. I think there's a movie called Is it called Quarantine? There's with Matt Damon in it.
Okay.
I think it was Quarantine, I think. Anyways, that was a good one.
No, what was
but it was kind of funny that when watching these movies, because I'm kind of freaked out by this whole
thing. Well, you notice that Netflix puts that shit right in front of you, man. Like, it was never...
But, hey, that one Quarantine, that's very similar to what's going on. They both are, but this one starts in China, I believe, and it comes through cross-contamination from different animals into a pig, and then people get it, and then all of a sudden it spreads like this does, which is crazy. But as far as people are dying pretty fast with it.
Right. Yeah, man, that's where it's at. I guess that's the only thing that can take man out like that, huh? Just like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, war and stuff like that will take you out, but this shit, woo-wee, man, this is, and you don't even see it coming. You might see motherfucker might.
We're prepared, and the thing is, we're prepared for a war. Like, we were so underprepared for something like this.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking, like, we're the best country in the world, and we're so unprepared. We can't even test people. We can't even test people, and we don't even have PPE for our medical people to take care of the sick ones. Like, this is
that's
man,
like the
we're
thing
so
is
unprepared,
that
man.
if a country wanted to get us, man, right now is the time. Don't get me wrong, we're a tough country, but this is where you just throw some, this is where you start some shit with us, and but man, this is a world thing, though. This is the crazy part, dude. It's all around the world.
Yeah, well, it is.
But
I'm missing
basketball.
I'm missing basketball, man. I'm gonna lighten the mood real quick, guys, because this is we were right in the middle of our AAU basketball season for our kids. This 8th grade year, this is the year we really take a leap, right? We do take a leap, but we were right on the verge. Yeah. We were, we had just qualified for our state tournament, which got canceled. And the back half of our season was all of our tough tournaments, traveling to the west side. We're man, dude, I'm missing it, man. I'm missing being in the gym with the kids, man.
Yeah, me too, man. I miss these guys, man. And it's a crazy year because this is the year that we lose some kids, coming in next year. I mean, high school ball kicks in, and this damn coronavirus is fucking up everybody's life, dude.
Yeah, some bull.
Yeah.
Some bull jive.
Yeah. So, man, right now, everybody, I mean, I wouldn't consider it depressed. It's just that wear a fucking respirator when you go out, man. Don't be too fucking cool. Get some hand sanitizers and wash your fucking hands, man.
Dude, I'm a clean guy. Mm-hmm. I wash my hands like every 30 minutes right now.
Yeah. I'm weird like that,
and at least 20 seconds.
Yeah, I get that hand sanitizer and shit, and I'm gargling fucking all the time. Just I better kill that shit. Yeah.
I know it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that I'll be driving in the car and I'll just take a deep breath or something, and I'll get that feeling too, like. And then you think we're thinking like, oh,
right.
Shit.
But dude, before this coronavirus came out, dude, I was really picky about like hand sanitizer in my fucking hands, like, you know, because we, you know, coaching and you're like shaking parents' hands and shit, and I was like, I always got to have hand sanitizer because we hit the road, we stop at fast food joints, and it's like you fucking eating this burger and you get if you're not washing your hands or doing it, you're like, what the fuck? I just shook his hand, he scratched his ass. And he touched this guy's hand who scratched his ass. This guy was picking his nose. This dude was doing some weird shit, and that's you. That's all in your grill, you know? That's all. Man, you got to keep them shits clean, bro. You know?
It's funny because I never think like that.
I think like...
You always have, I know.
Fuck that, dude.
I never think
like
that.
You doo-doo face, man.
Man, dude.
Yeah, and that comes from my aunt, dog. Being younger, man, she used to have wash your hands on the refrigerator.
Really?
And you come in that house, dude, man, it was like you went to go touch that refrigerator, you was getting knocked in the head, dude. And she was old lady, old school, man. Damn, wash your hands, man.
Dude, that's some funny
and so
shit.
now, man, it's like my boys, man, you come, touch my refrigerator. Touch my refrigerator while washing your hands, dude. I'm going
I know,
to
then
jail.
they come into my house, they're all loosey-goosey, man. They come to my house and just
they
open the pantry.
They love your house, dude. They be there eating your chips, all your goodies up, man. I was like, man, don't have them kids up in your house, dude.
That's funny,
and that's
dude.
funny.
Anthony's kids would come to my house, and they're more comfortable in my house than your house, dude.
Yeah, they just walk in your house. I was like, what? And I'm sitting in your house, and then they knock. Like, Dad, my dad must be at your house. You don't just walk up in nobody's house, man. You catch a stray.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny. Yeah, but it sucks, man. Missing basketball, man. But you know what? The cool thing is we can do basketball, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade year. We really can. My goal is to take these kids, and just keep traveling in the summers to some.
It's the end of the world as you know it. Dude, we ain't making it, bro.
No, we're going to be fine.
Dude, man, it's going to be like 2 years before you can get these Americans to fucking stay in their houses.
You know what we got to do? This is episode 6. We started off really good. Got some subscribers and followers really fast. We got to get to 200, man. So I was thinking, and y'all that are listening, friends and family, followers, give us some ideas. We want to get to 200 subscribers, and we want to do something cool when we get 200. Like, I don't know, bring a couple guests on.
We got to give them something, bro.
Yeah, we can give them. We're getting some DnA gear made up.
Yeah.
And hey, so give us some ideas because I'm 200 followers. Let's do a live. I know we talked about doing a cigar lounge session.
Yeah.
Or I don't know how we'd call it, but I've never even smoked a cigar, man. So I'm gonna be on there.
Smoked a cigar.
I'll be on there choking and coughing, and it'd be good, be funny, I guess.
Yeah. If I stay laid off, we can do a weed episode. I'm just joking.
That is true.
I'm just joking.
That is true.
For the kids out there that are my boys, ignore that.
The weed is legal.
Not
and
kids,
and now listen, the NBA, we're making progress. I'm not a big weed dude, but I think that it should be legal. I think there's too many benefits to it, more benefits than not. But it's good to see the NBA has cleared weed, marijuana, and the NFL now, boom, not going to test for marijuana no more. About time.
Yeah,
Get the athletes off the pills. Get them on some weed. What is the stuff that Gronk? What is that stuff that he does? It's the same thing, right? It's it's like it's more like a liquid stuff, right? CBD
oils.
Man, that stuff that's a game changer for a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
dude,
It took Gronk and it took Andrew Luck to retire for them to make a change,
right?
Yeah,
you got 29-year-old all-American dudes that are deciding to step away from the game that should be at the height of their career. Yeah. But their bodies just beat the hell.
Yeah, man. Though these guys, man, that's
damn time. And you know what? I'm really upset because I'm a Seahawk fan. And last year we were on a run. We had one of the best young receivers that was getting in a groove with us.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. He ain't the guy to reach their vouch for it. He ain't the one.
my point is, he should have been on our damn team still through the playoffs. Josh Gordon, bring him back. That was just bad timing, dude.
That's cool, bro.
Come on, you know that, dude.
It's bad timing, man. But
right in the thick of
Josh Gordon, he's got a track record. He's a guy,
dude.
He's a guy you just can't be like.
But I know, but I'm just saying.
All right, yeah.
They could have made the decision last year. We would have been just fine.
Yeah, man. But
Gronk, he'd be just fine.
Gronk and Andrew Luck just then retired, changed it. Like, oh man. Now watch, Gronk's gonna be back, and Andrew Luck's gonna be back.
I know, right? And there's be smoking every Sunday night. Hey, so guys that are listening today, so we turn the page a little bit. Getting to sports is a big thing for Ant and I. Man, we love talking sports. What I want to know what some of our followers think about the legalization of marijuana for athletes in NBA and NFL. I want to know what people think because that's a controversial topic for a lot of people. Right. I don't think it's even a big deal.
Nah, it's
not in 2020. Come on now.
It's a whole different. I mean, if your government, your state can make money off of it, these athletes that are doing. I mean, these boys are smoking cigarettes, and doing this. I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. Is that it's. You got to be able to make money off of it in order for it to be all right in America. You start with alcohol. Alcohol was, during the prohibition, and shit like that. I mean, it's we all got a history, but the government's making money off of it now, so I guess it's legit now. But they're saying that this thing has some health stuff. And in years, man, I didn't really realize the health behind it. A lot of these from concussions. These guys are recovering from concussions really fast when they're doing these. When they're doing the marijuana deal.
They're showing some positive results on athletes that have CTE with the use of marijuana.
Right.
So that's something big because that's killing a lot of young guys. At a young age, man.
Right. That's true shit, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you have a lot of these kids are pushing pain pills like you wouldn't believe, bro.
They're doing it in high school. Like they're starting young.
Yeah.
And it starts with I'm just plain old ibuprofen.
Yeah,
just dumping it in them, and then you kind of get into those big programs. I'm sure high school programs, for sure college programs. They're giving them Toradol and all these other pain relievers that are causing kidney malfunction and liver and who knows what else, bro. Just to get them on the field to make them money.
Right. It's crazy what they say with the CBD oils and stuff, dude. I heard people say, man, it's like a whole world, like it changes their life, man.
Yeah.
And it's like they have stuff with the THC in it, but then they have it without it. But they say if you can just get the one that fits you better, man, it says it can change your life, pain to everything, arthritis, all those different things, and it's something that we can just grow right out of the earth, So
true that, man. I think it's a positive thing, man, for a lot of people, but it's still weird too because there's such a stigma around it, and even it's weird. It's illegal, and I think there's a lot of positive benefits, but it's weird how you have that discussion. Sometimes I think with my kids and stuff, right? It's like, man, it's such a good thing, but you don't want them to get you don't want them to get the misperception, like, because I don't want them necessarily I don't want them doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's weird how you have that discussion because
you're on both sides. You're on the side before it was law, and then you're looking at it to when it became law. So especially in Washington, and then me being Washingtonian, bro, when they made it law. Nothing changed, bro.
Yeah.
It's not like this big thing came out, motherfuckers was throwing joints, and when people was going, it's a normal thing, man. Yeah. It's always been like that, It was like,
what they need to do, on another to roll with that is they need to continue to let out all the non-violent drug offenders in prisons. They gotta let these guys out, man. If they're in prison right now because of a marijuana offense, man, they gotta be gone. They gotta let them out, dude. Yeah. It's kind of funny, man. I was reading this thing and it saddened me to think about it. That you have a certain demographic of people that are profiting off of the sale of legal marijuana now. right? But it's a certain demographic, right? So we're talking about race and stuff, right? And yet the people that should maybe get first dibs at this are the ones locked up in prison for life for selling marijuana.
If not them, if their communities.
Their communities need to be like, but you kind of, it's weird. That's a good topic to get into some other time.
That's a damn good topic to get into, bro. And that's just how it is. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that our system is where we got a whole bunch of people locked up over drugs to where, I mean, our systems are packed with people that aren't violent people, you know. And you do drugs, you just need to take your ass to jail. But you know, if you're doing marijuana, did you know what's that guy's name? Tim Rob, you know, the home improvement guy.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow, not the kneeler. No, Tim Allen is
Tim
it?
Allen,
Tim Allen. Did you know he got busted for marijuana, dude? Years ago, he was flying in a plane, dude. Pounds and pounds, hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, he was a big time kind of little.
Drug he was a big time drug dealer, dude. I don't think he got maybe like 5 or 6 years, you know. Mm-hmm. Hey, but little Roro up the street, man, he had a few ounces.
He's doing 25 to life.
Yeah, he did a few. Like, well, you know, you should have had a plane, Roro. You know,
dude, that's the system, man.
Yeah.
You know, the system is messed up, man. Man. But anyways, Seahawks, man. I look forward to Seahawks this year. I think the Seahawks are gonna kick ass this year. I think we're gonna have a great team. How do you think the Niners are gonna do, man? They lost Emmanuel Sanders, man. He went to the Saints. I just saw that.
Didn't they lose Buckner too?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they lost Buckner.
They don't have. I think Sanders was the game changer for him last year, man.
Sanders
as a receiver.
Yeah, and that Debo kid's solid, but
he's good. I like him.
Yeah, they lost Sanders, which is. Yeah, I think the 49ers, man, if that defense, they're still hanging there, but our division's got tougher since Hopkins came in.
Oh man, dude, how the hell does the Texans let this guy go, man? I think O'Brien his name, the coach? Yeah. He's a GM too. He needs to be fired as a GM.
Oh, he's a GM too?
He's a GM and the coach.
Oh, no wonder why they let him. Oh, that dummy.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was a
and for nothing against
a second. We didn't get it. Oh, David Johnson, who was a stud a couple years ago. Like, I think he's
Johnson, still. You're telling me that Deshaun Watson will want David Johnson over Hopkins, which is a top 3 wide receiver in the motherfucking game.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's a dumb move.
That's
man.
making it about yourself, bro.
That's a dumb move.
The NFL's fucked up. The NFL's fucked. I love the NFL, but they're fucked up, dude. Yeah. When it comes to just regular shit, they do some stupid ass shit, dude. Even like that whole T.O. thing. You know that T.O., the Hall of Fame thing?
What'd they do?
You know, T.O.'s number 2 behind Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
And I hate the fucking Niners.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Hands down.
He didn't get voted in.
Yep, I know. Hands down.
That's bad.
And the thing is this is what sucks,
That's
right?
bad.
This is what sucks about a guy like him and a guy like Chad Johnson too, right? These are dudes that are just world-class athletes, and T.O.'s on another level than Chad.
There you go.
Another level, but what I'm trying to get at is like the dudes neither one's ever been in trouble like with the police. Like there's no criminal, never any criminal background with these guys, but they're treated like just because they're really
he's a cocky black dude. He's a cocky black dude, you know.
But you see how they're holding this, the expectation and standard they hold them to.
You need to cover yourself like presidential there, and then we'll accept you.
Man, dude,
and then I see this little motherfucker Conor McGregor walking around getting all this shit, dude. And this dude, man.
Dude, Conor's a badass dude.
Yeah, Conor.
I'm a Conor fan. I'm a Conor fan.
Yeah, Conor's.
He's done some stupid shit, man. But you know what? I think that he's done some stupid stuff. I think money and fame get to people's head, man. I'm not giving him a pass.
Be giving him a pass, bro.
I'm not giving him a pass. I think he's an idiot, dude. The punching the old guy in the bar.
But yeah, you hit a senior, bro.
Dude, I think that was stupid as hell.
Yeah. Then you throw a fucking. Then you throw a what is it? A chair or some fucking some. And then you get glass in a motherfucker's eye, fucking hurt somebody else, and nothing happens to you.
It's because he makes him a lot of money, but
ching.
But he paid a lot of money for that stuff too. He paid a lot of like lawsuits for that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
What if he was a black dude?
He might be in prison right now.
Well, come on, man.
Did you see John Jones just got arrested again?
He's a fucking idiot,
dude. DWI, and I had a gun or something. I don't know, man. This is regular. This is some good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
This is
Hey, and he is a black dude, so let me take that back because he's a fucking dummy getting in all types of shit.
This is
about money.
You know what's funny though? This is how
our conversations usually.
This is how our conversations go, man. They're just random. You know, Ant and I put this show together just because we talk about a lot of random stuff and we're passionate about a lot of stuff, and we figure how can we throw good content out there. And tonight we were struggling, so tonight we're just rolling with it.
Yeah, this is what we talk about. Good. We'll go all night. And I usually win most of our debates and shit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But the whole deal is we just go back and forth for fun and shit, and it's all good, man. I mean,
we argue a lot, and but the thing is we agree on a lot. And I was thinking about it the other day, man. How many times, man, so Ant and I coach basketball, right? We coach everything, but we coach basketball together, and we're pretty good at basketball. And Ant and I get sometimes. I think it's funny, dude. We get into arguments sometimes on the bench.
Yeah, we fight
mid game. We'll just keep arguing, and I think sometimes like, what the hell do the kids think? Sometimes
the kids is like looking like, oh no, they're at it again. I'm like,
dude.
Yeah, it's like, man, that's stupid, man. Why the fuck would you do that, Derek? Come on, man, that's bullshit, Ant. Why would you do that? Hey, we need to get out of that set. I'm like, come on, bro, like, you know.
Hey, dude. It's funny though, because I think about it, like, because in the moment, you and I both are adamant about.
We want to win, bro.
We're adamant like my side, and then every once in a while, we'll agree mid game or in the game, we'll agree. But usually, it won't be till after the game. We're like, you know what? And it goes both ways sometimes. Where I'll be like, you're right, man. You're right. And isn't that's some funny
like,
shit,
you know,
dude.
man, yeah, that was.
But sometimes
that was good, dog. That was good. You know, I wasn't supporting it during it was going, but it was good.
Dude, that's some funny stuff. I was thinking, like, man, what this kids.
And the whole deal is that we don't get like we don't take shit personal.
Yeah.
You know, and most men don't take shit personal.
Yeah.
It's different how men react to stuff because men they may beef, bro, for like fuck that motherfucker. When I see him, it's on, right? And you guys beef it out, and you guys see one another, and if you guys call it cool, it's just like we cool.
Yeah.
We're cool. And that's it. It's done. It's officially done when you say it's cool. You know, women, they be like holding grudges for like,
forever, dude.
Like, girl, that bitch ain't nothing. And that, but, you know, we ain't going to talk about that. But yeah, that's our coaching deal we was talking about. So we disagree to agree on
that's funny
when we
shit,
coach together, man. We have a good time, man. You know, and we've been at it for a while. And I can only imagine when we get older and gray hair, some great senior citizens out there barely coaching some grandkids. Dude. It's gonna happen, man.
That'd be good stuff, man. That's funny shit, dude. I can't believe we do that sometimes. Sometimes in the game, I'm like, and I wonder if other coaches or parents got to see it sometimes. They gotta see it.
They see it.
They probably think like, who the hell are these guys? But then we end up winning it. We end up winning, so in your face.
Yeah, we're pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I want to win, dude.
Hell
so
yeah.
we gotta come up with. We gotta tell some stories just about some of our kids that we coached before and some of the moments that we some crazy moments that we've had. We've had some pretty, as coaches, we had some pretty crazy moments, you know, before games, after games, and just kids that we dealt with. And I mean, every kid that I coach, man, to me is I look at them like a not necessarily a son, but just like somebody that like a nephew, you know, like, hey, I look at them. So it's to the point to where, you know, I mean, I like helping younger people, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's a shut off again. So, hey, let's cut it right there, Ant.
All right.
Hey, so, yeah, guys, we're going to close out with that. Episode 6, DNA, Our Legacy, Our Beliefs, Our Show. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said, help us get to 200 subscribers so we can do something cool and unique, man, and give us some ideas for that. Stay tuned. We'll see y'all soon.
Deuce.